I'm Peter Alexander. Our professional orchestration online class is taught with a simple, common sense approach. Rather than have you do a whole bunch of exercises that you turn in for a grade and then a massive final project, instead, we have you write original compositions for each major orchestral instrument. Stand by, there's more. When you take a traditional orchestration class, 99% of the time it's in college in the senior year for one semester only, and it's worth approximately 2 credit hours. Sometimes it'll be worth 3 credit hours, which means you're in class anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a week. Over the course of a semester, you go through each major orchestral instrument, and that runs around 13 to 15 weeks or so, depending upon the school. Now, in our professional orchestration online class, we do something very similar. But because we have a lot of adults taking these classes, we don't teach it in a straight length of time. Instead, we break the classes up into 3 components: strings, woodwinds, and brass. Again, because many of the folks who take our class work during the day, we have it structured so rather than cover the string section, for example, in 4 weeks, like you would on the college campus, we do it in 6 weeks. And during that 6-week period, you'll do one 2-minute composition for a solo instrument due every 10 days. Now, hang on, because I'm going to explain to you why we picked 2 minutes as the amount of time you need to write. Well, when we decided you would write a 2-minute composition every 10 days, that 2 minutes was not an arbitrary decision. Let's go back a little bit in history. The father of the symphony is named Joseph Haydn, and Joseph Haydn could write a symphony in approximately 2 weeks. Since his symphonies ran about 20 minutes, that meant each day he was able to write 2 minutes of finished orchestral music a day. Now, it works out that when you work in Hollywood and you're an A-list composer and you're writing for the full orchestra, you also have to be able to write a minimum, notice that word, minimum, of 2 orchestral minutes per day. Sometimes it's more, and if you're working with electronic scoring, 2 minutes a day is just the beginning of your day. In many cases, it can run from 4 to 6 to even 8 minutes a day that you've got to be able to produce. So 2 minutes every 10 days is a good starting point to give you the time to learn the skills that are necessary to fulfill the assignment and develop a cohesive composition. Now, in our next segment, I'm going to explain to you how that works.